You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature. Hey, it's Lucky Penny Shop, and today is another episode of Crafting with Alyse.
Yes.
How's that sound?
Really cool.
Now, I have had this in my collection. I bought it at a garage sale, I think, for $2.
That's a pretty good price.
Pretty good price, a long time ago, called color-bloomz. Color and create 3 mega scenes. I think for sure we'll be able to do 1 mega scene today,
Yes.
right? So why don't you turn that around and we'll kind of see what else we can read off the box. You start on the right side there, the little bullet points.
Color?
Okay, wait, we're going to color together.
Yes. And then we're going to create.
We're going to create something together.
And then we're going to add magic solution.
We're going to add the magic solution. And finally,
It will
magically bloom. Right. And then looking at the stuff, it looks like you get some blank sheets with outlines that you can color. And then a lot of colorful sheets. You get 1, 2, 3, 4 markers, the solution, and whatever that cup there. I don't know what that thing is. I don't know. Plus, this whole stand and set should be inside of it, right? All right, so when we come back then, we will change our camera angle. We like to go much higher with the camera. We'll come back, and we'll take a look at all the pieces and begin our crafting project.
All right.
Okay, so I will get this open for you.
Okay, thank you.
And then you will be in charge. It's nice finding stuff like this at garage sales.
Yeah.
Still sealed and ready to go. Hopefully everything's in there in a good shape.
Okay.
Sometimes you just don't know, but we will see. Okay, here you go. Okay, here you don't go. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'll just start putting stuff out. Okay, before we go any further, everything is completely out of the box. Okay, there's that thing I was looking at, like, it must be, oh, it's a pouring cup.
And then here are the instructions.
Instructions, okay, so I'll set that there.
And then this are very
Delicate.
Delicate.
Yeah. So, once they grow, you can't really touch them, they will fall apart. After you add magic solution, display blooms in a safe spot, and avoid moving or touching. But I actually kind of like to move and touch. All right, start getting the stuff out of the bag and get the markers out. All right, so here's the top and the base. Where's those instructions? Did I take them? Oh, there they are. Okay, let's see. Oh, this is actually a specific piece that's called the tower, so we'll need that. And then here are the top and bottom. What are those? Bags of stuff? Okay.
A little messy.
That's all right. Looks like one of them opened and already crystallized. That shouldn't be crystallized in there. I hope it's okay. Yeah, I think it's okay, but there's definitely a solid piece in there.
And the markers.
Alright, so that's going to do that.
Blue, yellow.
Blue,
red.
yellow, red, and green. Alright, now look how this goes together. So you see if you can finish that. They go either way. You just got to put them in the little corner sections, okay? Alright, ooh, look at these. Alright, once we get that on, I'll move this all out of the way. Yeah, these probably would have been better off staying in the bag. I shouldn't have took them out.
It's okay. Alright. Okay, I'm all done here.
Alright, now see if you can work your way. Maybe do a corner at a time. It doesn't really lock in, so you just kind of find the spot and push in. We might have to take it apart later, but at least we can look to see. There, that one's in.
Great.
Okay, nice. And now let's take a look at the sheets here.
Okay.
Lay those out. Kind of hold up each one, so we can see them. Nice. Fishies, colorful. Nice. And then, so you showed those two. We'll just have to see how this all goes together. Yeah, I don't know how they go exactly. I don't think they go any specific way.
And then the last one.
And then these are the white ones, so you kind of have to maybe tilt it like that. See if you look in the viewfinder. Tilt it like that, kind of gives you an idea. There's one.
Okay.
There is two. So we'll have to cut all these out.
Yes.
And this
Or
looks
push
like
them
to
out.
be, yeah. And then there is three. Okay. So let's do this now. We have everything out of the package.
Yes.
We've seen it. We'll organize a little bit better. We'll clean up. We got some stuff that spilled out of that bag.
Yes.
And then we'll look over the instructions and we will start our crafting project.
All right.
All right, we are back. We have thoroughly read the instructions. Yes? Okay. Now, a couple things. One, this does not go on here yet. So I'm going to take this off because I will not be able to put everything in there and pour all the liquids in with that top on. This comes out. So each little section now here, I'll show you just so you know what's going on. So there's a number. This says number 3. Now match up to the sheets on number 3. Find a number 3.
Oh, there's number 3 here.
Okay, so pop your number 3 out. I will take my number 3 out. Okay, mine was easier than yours. This actually is for this. So this is supposed to fold along and then clip in. This is kind of called the tower, I guess it was called, yes. I gotta get the tabs through here. It's always easier said than done, huh? Mm-hmm. Tell you what, I'm gonna fold that tab in there and then fold it out. This goes on that. This is gonna go on to, I'll let you take those out in a second. Because you're going to need to pop those out, right? Okay, so that is the first piece. It's the tower. Now, everything that we do needs to touch this little section, these little pore sections, okay? So this is going to eventually go here or here. We can decide. We don't have to do it yet. And then let's pull out another example. This is an animal, a lion, right? 1. So find his or hers mane. Get this ready for you.
Right here.
Okay, so take out the mane. I'm gonna let you do most of the coloring. I don't think what we did that last video where we spent 45 minutes because there's 3 sets here, so we'll have to do, you know, enough that we can do it. Okay, so that's the mane. All right, so easy way, maybe you can use these tweezers to kind of poke through those little holes. Yeah, try to tweeze that one out. You could probably do that. Okay, so I will need to put him or her in a little spot like that. See what's going on? And then this will need to attach to him or her. And I'm just kidding.
Should I start coloring? Or wait?
Yeah, you know what? Start coloring that. And then I'll start putting things together. Give me these sheets and I'll throw things in your direction. All right, and you start doing that. Now, they said color the edges too. So you want to try to get outside edges, and you can use multiple colors on each one. You don't have to do just one color. Okay, so this guy, you know what I might do? I'm going to get you a mat so you can color on and not color on my top.
Okay.
Okay, there. See? That's what he looks like. Or she. I know, don't say it. And then this needs to go here like this. Now it's sitting in the base. So this is where we're going to pour the liquid, and then the mane's going to grow. You keep coloring there. I'll get you something to color on.
Okay.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you.
Now, oh, see, here is another of the sheets. So this is, oh, now I'm starting to see what's going on. This is one scene where it could do with a fish scene. This is another scene that goes with the fish scene, right? Okay, and then there's also, let's just see, this scene. I thought this said there was 3, but maybe there's only 2 scenes. Didn't it say you can build up to 3 scenes? Do you remember that?
I think so.
All right, well, either way. So we have to decide, do you want to do the lion scene or the fish scene? So we have to do if we're going to take that scene out, then we can start over and do this scene. Which do you think you want to do more? It's okay to change your mind now, because we're just getting started.
Yeah.
Which one do you think you want to do?
I think I actually want to do the fish scene.
I was going to agree with you. Okay.
Okay.
Hand me that. We'll save this for another day. But at least we learned, right? Okay. So now you need number 6 to start this one.
Any number 6?
Yeah, any number 6.
Okay, here's a number 6. I'm going to do this one.
Oh, fold these ends to put them in. See? I should have read that the first time.
Okay.
Okay, you do that, and I'll start over here.
Can I have the tweezers, please?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I take those? Oh, there you go.
Thank you.
You got to pop out all those little holes? Wow. All right, so we're going to put this back here like this. Okay, that's in. So that's step 1. And then now I need to see what's going to sit. So I need a 7. Yeah, that's a much better idea. I like the look of this with the coral and all the pretty colors. Okay, so any number 7s. Okay, another number 7. I don't want to block that. I'm going to put this one in front of this one, and this one's taller. I'll put that there. And then, oh, here's a really short one, number 7. That's much smaller. So we'll put this one in front of this. In fact, here's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to take this and put this to the left. I'll put this one here. Wow, there's a lot to pop out of there, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Then this one here. This one
I don't
here.
want to rip it either.
Okay. And one more short one that I'll put in the front. There. So they give you just enough to kind of fill that little seam. Okay? Now, you want help?
No, I got it.
So now I could take a fish like this. Now watch this. And then I can clip him like this. And he could be like jumping out of jumping out of nothing. Jumping out of that little scene like that. Let me see if everybody can see that. See that? Alright, so I need to get some more coloring sets for you. So I need all the number 7s.
Okay.
Oh man, there are a lot of them.
That actually take another 45 minutes for us
Yeah.
to do this.
Alright, Steve, start with this one. Let me work on that while you do that. I want to get you color, and I'll take that.
Just take this.
This one should be quicker and easier for you.
Alright, here you go.
Oh, you got it done.
A trickster. One left. Okay. Here you go.
Oh, you can do it now.
Oh.
I'm just going to start laying them here, the ones we need to color. Okay. Alright. I think... Oh,
Okay,
sorry.
do that.
How did I get them all again?
Let's use some red.
We might have to do this over a span of a little while. We don't want to rush this, do we?
Yeah. Don't.
Okay, another 7 here. Thank you for choosing. I figured you'd want to do the fish scene. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Just something about it seemed more colorful and
Yeah, more prettier. I mean, the jungle is pretty.
it is cool. You got the monkeys and all the other creatures, the snakes.
It's also a very dangerous place.
Yes. Well, I guess you could say that about the ocean too.
Yeah.
But this is a fish tank. We'll call it a fish
They're
tank.
equal.
All right, I think you need to. I need to see these markers now if they're special in any way, because we have to really go as thick and dark as possible on these.
I'm already almost covered with all the marker.
So don't forget to go around that outside edge. Well, it's probably easier than coloring in the lines.
Yeah. Way.
Like we did on the blocks. Okay, so I see now. That's pretty good. Is your red not?
Yeah,
Is your
not
red
the
dried
best,
out?
But I think I kind of like that kind of detail. That it has.
Well, lay it down and see if you can put more color on there. We need as much color as possible. Okay, so your red is shot. Pick another color.
Okay.
See how my green is? We need that to make the growing part.
Oh, so it can't be like
No,
this.
these aren't going to be artistic in any way.
Just finish this, and I'll go over with another color just around the edges.
I mean, it's going to be artistic, but it's going to grow, and it needs the coloring to grow. Now, will other markers work? That is the question.
Yeah.
Do you think they're special?
It's a possibility.
I don't know. How about this? We'll take a little break here. We'll get ourselves resituated just for the coloring part.
Okay.
We'll grab some other markers and we'll do some tests as we put them in. I think doesn't matter on the marker. It's just the marker, it colors it, and then the water is what takes the color out into the little blooms.
Okay.
So we can get some thicker and better markers. See if the blue and yellow are thick enough.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh,
so I
yes.
think we got everything. Yeah, that's what you want. You want it real dark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're good there. All right. Oh, and they have little blank ones.
I do?
Yeah, remember it said color both sides. So we're going to have to do backs and fronts on all of these.
Oh, no.
Let's see. Okay, use the markers to color both sides and edges of the white blooming shapes. The color you choose is the color that blooms. Try using more than one color on the same shape. Slot the shapes together to create a design. Set your design into the wells of the color bloom's base and secure it with the clips. Make sure the tab on the shape you colored extends into the well. Okay? So we are on track to do that. We'll grab some more markers. I think we have all of our shapes. We will come back then, and you can keep coloring, and we will keep checking in, make some room here, and then we'll both start coloring these in. We'll be right back. Okay, we made it back. We scoured the house for different kinds of markers. I actually got some highlighters, which have a lot of color in them.
Yes.
Some Sharpies, and I have more Sharpies, and then you have some Crayola, right? Markers, which you're using right now, and then what else? So I'm going to try the Sharpies on this here. See, I got the Sharpies because look at the tip. You want to try one of my Sharpies?
I'll try a Sharpie.
Go ahead, because they work great.
It's pink.
And then I'm going to make something to commemorate our time together. I'm going to make a heart.
No,
Do you mind if I make a heart for you?
no, I don't mind.
I think the hard part is getting all the little crevices and these little areas and nooks and crannies and the edges.
Crannies.
Yeah. Hey, crannies. I got some crannies right here,
Yeah, you
see?
do.
Crannies. And I'm not sure. That really just needs to be random color. I don't think we have to spend too much time. And it's both sides, so it's going to really be colorful when we're done here. I think the main thing is just trying to get as much of the color in there as possible.
I want to try something.
I'm going to try the ones that came with it. What, are you trying to mix colors? Is that what you were doing?
Yeah. But it didn't work.
That's all right. They're good to experiment.
Can I have, let's say, the yellow Sharpie?
Yeah, let's just try to keep them right there.
Okay.
Okay, look at that. See, I got my first coloring done. Now I'm going to get all these inner edges. I wonder if that's why the tips on these are a little longer.
Yeah. Maybe.
And I need to color the other side now.
You could definitely smell the Sharpie.
Yeah. I'm just trying to soak this in as much as possible because that's what's gonna, when it gets wet, it's gonna move into the crystallization process. We're gonna put this in time lapse, by the way.
Okay.
Because it's got to sit overnight. So I'm gonna put it in time lapse, and then we'll put some music on, and it'll be really cool. Hopefully, it'll be really cool.
Yes, hopefully.
We'll keep going until we'll get our first one done, and then we'll take a break, okay?
Okay.
I'm guessing, too, we can't let this sit too long. We want to get this all colored so that the marker doesn't sit too long, right?
Yeah.
Oh, there's just so much to think about.
That is true.
You basically don't want to see any white anywhere.
Yeah. I'm filling.
Yeah, just kind of fill in all the spots.
I'm using different colors too. Okay, I'm all done with both sides.
Okay, nice. Then grab another one.
Okay.
So we will come checking back here in just a minute. How about as we get close to finishing each one? This one's going to go in the top, so we'll just set that, we'll set it right there for now.
Okay.
And we'll keep checking back, and then I'm going to start making our special one.
Alright.
Okay, so there's mine. Look at that. Looks nice and rich
Cool.
with color. All right, we'll keep checking back, everybody. How's it going over there?
Really good.
I never tried the yellow. Have you tried? Oh, yellow's good on these. Check out my color combination here.
Cool.
Look at that. We are checking back in. We are each on our second piece, I guess you would call it. And I'm on side one, or you're on side two?
Yes.
Okay. We just realized that we do want to get this in the water solution as quick as possible because the markers are all nice and juicy. Yeah. I guess that's one way to put it. We have juicy markers on our design here, and I've been finding that if I just take my marker like this, hold this down, I can get to the outside edge much easier on all this. And I kind of go in like this. See, it's almost like you're just fill it in wherever you can. Ooh, look at that. Does that look colorful?
Yes, very.
We each have one more to do, and then I'm going to do my special creation for you in just a minute here.
Okay.
We'll just let them watch us color for a little bit. I'm trying to use these as much as possible just in case those other ones don't work, but I'm guessing they're going to work.
Yeah.
My initial instinct is yes. You know what I was trying to find? Remember the scented markers? I had all those scented markers.
Yeah.
Now that would have been fun. Because we could have been smelling the cherries and we would have had a blooming scented creation.
Yeah.
We could have done I had the ice cream scented markers. Now that would have been cool, huh?
Yeah.
Because it would have smelled.
Yeah. Delicious.
Yeah, it would have smelled delicious.
I'm doing a bunch of colors.
Yeah, I like it.
I'm kind of combined together, so like
That's okay, yeah.
leaking through.
You can do whatever you want, really, I guess, right? Look at that.
Nice. Really nice.
I have not used a Sharpie yet. So you think they're going to work?
Yeah, probably.
They're just soaked with marker. They feel so soft. What about this one? Have you used this one? What is this thing?
Yeah, that one's a really good one.
Oh yeah, look at that. That's bright.
Right? Perfect.
Okay, we are now done with our second ones almost, so one more to go each. We will come back when we're near completion and we will continue on.
Okay.
Okay, I am almost, well, I'm on my second side. Are you? Since the last one.
Yes, I am.
Okay. Hopefully we're not boring everybody with our coloring. I always worry if we, like, bore people. But then again, we're having fun.
Yes.
We wish they could join us. Now, wouldn't that be cool if we had a huge YouTube gathering? A coloring party?
Then it would be done in like 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah, with everybody on this project. I think I'm doing... I kind of... Look at that. That look flamey.
That's really cool, yeah.
I don't know. I'm kind of thinking I don't want to do that on this side. You can only time-lapse from one angle, so we'll be able to... Once it's done with the time-lapse, I'll tell you what, we'll come back and then we'll turn it around, we'll talk about it, we'll look at it, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, you could finish that. Would you finish mine? I'm going to make my little heart for you. This will be in remembrance of our project here. How's that heart, okay?
Good.
So we have something. I did that in the last video. So that'll be something in every video when we do it together. I'll give you a little. Check it out. This is for us. It personalizes it, right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, there's our heart. Now, what do I want to say? How about I'm just going to say love you. Okay?
Okay. I love you too.
And then I'll just color the outside. Did you finish mine?
Yes.
Okay, so we are done. We have all of our creations. We will clean this up, move this around, come back, and then we will put it all together, pour in the liquids, and get it into the time-lapse area.
Okay.
And I'll meet you over there. Kind of. Then what they'll get is the time. Then what I do is I do the time-lapse, and sometimes this one only takes 24 hours. I've gone as much as 11 days. The last one I did was 11 days. This is 24 hours. And then by tomorrow, we'll be able to come back, check it out, watch it grow in time-lapse, slow to fast. I'll do some fun things.
Okay.
Okay, so that's done, that's done. All right, we're going to clean up, come back, and put it all together.
All right.
All right, here we go, the exciting part. Now, I put the first one in just so that you can decide. All right, decide this side or this side. I mean, we're going to see them both because we're going to spin it around, but what do you want front?
I think...
Stop, say stop.
Stop. That's it.
Okay, that looks pretty cool. All right, now you got to start giving me a little accent fish. Now, I could put something like this little guy that I did earlier in a new spot. See, I can maybe get him to jump off of this.
Put this one.
Okay, he doesn't want to fit on there. I'm trying to get it to slide in. Ah, that's what I wanted. There, see? Now he's in front. All right, let me get these on first, and then we can decide. All right,
Okay.
side.
That side.
That side?
Should I just start taking the fish
Yeah,
off?
how about that? Start taking them off, and then we'll accent around. Which side? That one?
Yeah.
The main thing now is to make sure that they are touching the water in all the spots. All right. The next tall one would probably be this one.
Stop.
That?
Yeah, sure.
That? That?
Whichever one.
Alright, so that's touching the water. And then let's put the fiery one right in front. How's that? It's on fire.
This one. And we definitely have to put the octopus in there.
Alright, we'll decide where to put him. Oh, I got to get the love you in there somewhere. How am I going to fit that? I didn't even think about here. I'll just stick it right in the middle. That's the way it's going to end up. That's the way it's going to end up.
Okay.
Okay, and then, oh, look at these fishies. You're going to have to take out that little inner piece for me with the tweezers if you can.
Okay.
Okay, so these you can probably put on this as well too, so you can put them higher up. Look at that.
Okay.
And it'll just grow around it. The octopus, where are we going to put that big guy? How about we put him right back here?
Okay, here you go.
Oh, sorry.
People said sorry at the same time. Should I either put
There, look at him as he's
guy,
hanging off.
or that guy or that guy?
Whatever
do
your
this
little
one.
heart desires. I do want to get something to kind of hold this in place so my love you doesn't fall. Okay. Oh, the scuba guy, huh? Let me get his little piece. Oh, can you get the tweezers on that little thing?
Yes, I can.
Why don't you put a few on so you see how it's done? Scuba guy, let's put him, maybe we could put him, I don't know, let's see how tall he is. I gotta see how he actually works.
Go. Just got it, then it fell out. So tweezers.
Got it? It should be okay. It should be able to work now.
Okay, now I got it.
Decide where you want him. I'm thinking, yeah, you put him in. I'm not gonna.
Front? How do you put it on?
Yeah, his leg has got to go over. See, it's got to go over an edge like that. Okay, go ahead now. Decide where you want. Oh, you want it lower. Good idea. So he's touching the ground, huh? Perfect. Excellent.
Okay.
Give me a few more. Let me see. Let me see the sheets. There's only a couple more anyway, so.
Yeah. This guy's pretty cool. Ooh, do the piranha that's on there.
There's a piranha? Cool. Oh, yeah, look at him. He's got vicious looking teeth. Look at him. There's that
He
one.
also looks happy.
He does. As he's eating you with his buddies for lunch, he's smiling. Let's get something up here, huh?
Let's put him about right there.
The ones that are on are going to actually get pretty much covered up, so I'm going to move this guy back here.
See,
Yeah, I'm having a hard time placing that guy. You place that guy.
Okay.
Maybe right somewhere on the front one if you can get him in there. But do it on this so that it doesn't get covered up. Yeah.
Okay.
Now things are going to move and things are going to fall in the time lapse with this stuff. I've seen it before where it falls off. So piranha in front. Oh. They don't stay on perfectly, do they?
This guy's a little hard to put. There we go.
Fix your
Yeah.
scuba guy. I knocked him off. Okay, last one. This is all yours. So we've used every single one now. Here, right here. There's an open. Well, we don't want to block love you, so what do you think? He's good. Oh, I almost knocked the whole thing over.
That would have been bad.
Yeah, that's good. Can you fit it there?
But up here.
Yeah, why not? We'll grow some fur around him.
Yeah.
Okay, everything's in the water. We're set. We're going to get our packets now. Now we can clear everything out of here, and then we'll move it to the time-lapse and fill the water over there, okay?
Okay.
All right, we made it to the time-lapse booth. We filled the back ones. We are now filling the front ones. We cut those packets and then made it easier for us, we think, to do it this way. And the only one we have to do is the middle one. So we're going to do that. It's hard to reach in there, so I'm going to use a little... But I got to cut more packets. And then the time-lapse will start from this point on. So enjoy the rest of the video. Hopefully it works out really cool, and we'll see you in 24 hours.
Okay.
All right, what did you think of that time lapse?
The time lapse was really, really awesome.
That was neat seeing it grow. Now, I lost the heart there, the love you heart, but I think the coloring is really neat on that. Looks like it's furry, huh?
Yeah, I know.
You want to just reach in there and start, like, touching it with your fingers, don't you? Maybe when we're all done here, because what I want to do now is we are going to now turn it around.
Okay.
And keep moving. Maybe we'll move the camera, turn around, and get different angles, and we'll show everybody the different sides.
Okay.
All right, so that is the right side. You can kind of see this one over here now. And our little fishies. I was noticing right here, look at the little piranha. What does it look like he's doing?
He's gonna
chasing and eat that other fish, huh? All right, let's, it's hard to move on this black fabric, so I would have to stop each time. Let's turn around and check out the back now.
Okay.
All right, there's the back. What do you think about that?
That's really cool.
It's nice that all of the markers, the highlighters, the Sharpies, all color is showing through, right? Now, I noticed, too, it didn't actually work its way all the way down, so I wonder if in more time that it would do that.
Probably.
We'll see. All right, let me move it around one more time.
Okay.
Okay, that is the last side. Your, what would you call him? Your diver seems to be doing okay there.
Yes.
And then I would say overall the colors are pretty neat and vibrant, huh?
Very pretty. Very pretty.
I'm glad we did this together.
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to turn it around one more time, and I'm going to let you poke at it with something. Just one little section, and we'll see what happens.
Okay.
All right, before you go ahead and poke at it, we want to say thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the video and that cool time lapse. Well, we think it's cool.
Yeah.
And that was about 24 hours. Very colorful. I think we're going to leave it. Looking at the little water reservoirs or chemical reservoirs, they're all empty now. So I don't think it's going to grow much more than it has. So here's your chance now. Take your little poker there and see if you can scrape some off. How soft and delicate it is. Ooh, not as bad as I thought. It's coming off, though.
Satisfying.
You've been wanting to do that, right? Satisfying. All right, so looking at the description, we'll have a playlist link there to other fun stuff. I think crafting with Alyse might be a regular series. Would you like that?
Yeah, I love it.
Different craft sets. And then if you can, give the video a thumbs up, share it on social media. It would really help us out. And thanks for watching. Later.
Bye.
Nice scraping there.
Thank you.
If you're looking for the item you just saw in the video, click here. Watch more videos by clicking here. Don't forget to share on social media and give a thumbs up.
Hey, LPS-Dave,
What's up, Butch?
make sure they don't forget to subscribe.
Oh yeah, please click here to subscribe to Lucky Penny Shop. And always remember, when you see a lucky penny,
Pick it up.